So I made this spreadsheet earlier in the year. Actually, maybe it was last year. Whenever this video was made by Terraria, where he goes over the math about how to find the Shimmer Aether biome by using the starting guide that your world starts with. So all credit to him. This is awesome, and I love it, and I made this out of it. All you got to do is get your the side of the world that your jungle's on, the size of your world, large, medium, or small, and your starting guide name. You just put your guide's name in here, like Andrew, and it fills out some numbers here. Now, I'm just going to quickly go over this. It's not very complicated. I find the feet measurements not very useful. This is feet from the center of the world that the rough center of the shimmer should be. This is feet from the edge, meaning the side of the world that the jungle's on. The closest edge of the world to where the shimmer is, like the center of the shimmer. But more useful for me is the number of blocks from the edge. This is useful because we know that the ocean and a beach, like the sand just outside the ocean, to the edge of the world, is roughly 338 blocks. Or maybe exactly. I don't know. I didn't make the game. So I made 3 worlds, a small, medium, and large, and we're going to test this out. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, because it's just going to be a lot of looking for the jungle and then looking for the shimmer. But I'll cut to the spots. I'm just going to pause the recording and start it and show you that it should work. Just want to note that I did have one time where it was kind of off. I still found the shimmer pretty quickly, but it was a little bit more off than I expected. By like, I don't know, 100, 150 blocks, but that's not that much. So yeah, here's the worlds. Let's go into the small world here, and we're gonna go. I gotta remember to check his name, Tanner. Okay, note that, Tanner. Okay, here we are. We are on the right side of the world. Let's go to the spreadsheet. What was it? It was Tanner, right? Tanner. So we're in a small world, right side, 447 blocks. So we know that 338 blocks is roughly here, because this is where the end of the sand is. So it's about 100 blocks further. So what I like to do is I'll look at this, I'll think, okay, this is just over 300 blocks, so a third is maybe that much, so this is probably kind of right here. Let's just try here. Right there. There. Water. Yeah, that's pretty close. Well, let's try the medium world. Okay, medium world. What's your name? Kyle. Okay. See you soon, Kyle. I had to just unpause for a second because I think this is the closest I've ever seen living trees to the center of one of my worlds. Like, that's really close. Okay, we're back on the right side again of this medium world. Come back over here. It was Kyle, right? So we're in the medium, right side world, 410. Now, one thing I actually just did was I came over here. Oop, I gotta switch over again. I came over here, and I looked at the size of the world in relation to, or the size of the ocean, in relation to the map here, the mini map. So you can see, like, the edge here. And it seems roughly the same size. So I'm not sure if the ocean does change size based on the world size. I don't know. I've never measured it, but it seems like it's pretty close. So we are 410. Let's let's take a look. So if this is 338, 410 is probably in this hole here. And I'm just making an estimation based on like size comparisons, right? Like, again, we know this is 338. So if you add, what is that, another 80 or so to that, it should be around here. It actually might be a little bit more like here. I'm just going to go down here, see how it goes. Yeah, it was actually a little bit over, but it was close enough. Let's check out the large world. Large. Jake. Remember that. Unpausing again, because this game is so weird in that like new experiences happen so often. And 2 times in a row, I got these living trees super close to the center. And that's never really happened to me before. Like, for the first, like, 600 hours in probably a couple dozen worlds that I made playing this game, I didn't even know that the jungle could spawn on the right side of the world. It was just, or sorry, on the left side of the world. It was just always on the right. And the dungeon was always on the left for me. So weird. Okay, the jungle's not on the right side this time, but this is another weird thing I have never encountered in my life. There's no forest here. There's always forest around the dungeon. I've never not seen forest around the dungeon. I guess it's just the nature of true randomness. I don't know if it's really randomness. Like, it even thinks because surface dungeon, but there's no grass. There's a little bit there. That's so weird. Okay, this is a relevant thing I want to point out. We can see here, actually, like, the last 2, the ocean extended past the whole extent of this minimap. And here, it doesn't even extend to the full extent of the minimap. However, the beach here seems to be roughly the same length, because it'll end right there. And that seems just about the same as the other ones. But we do know that it's on the other side of the world, so we can do this. Okay, let's see the size of this one. That's more like the other side, or the other worlds. He was just on the other side of the world. Okay, I have forgotten what the name of our guide was. What's your name? Jake, right. Okay. Jake, what you got for me? So we got large, left side, 642. So this is like almost double the length of the ocean and beach, right? Yeah, double would be 680. This is 640. It's quite a ways in. Let's take a look here. I gotta, in order to, he's there now. Let's get some more of this map so it's easier to visualize. Probably good. So if this is, yeah, it's actually not quite double yet. Smaller. Yeah, maybe actually around there, under that tree. Let's just go down that tree, see what happens. I need this. A little bit, because it's probably close to that side. Where am I? Yeah, it's still about right. Getting pretty deep though. Is this gonna fail me? Oh, that looks like it should actually. I was just slightly over. Yep, right there. Ooh, wow, I just barely missed that. And it was actually more toward where I said it would be initially. Right? Like... Large world is so big. Yeah, it's pretty much right under that tree. Am I crazy? Yeah, the edge of it would have been right under that tree. Nice. So, well, you can assess for yourself how accurate that was. Also keep in mind I was just kind of comparing sizes to the ocean. If you're actually measuring, probably do a lot better. Yeah, and thank you again to Terraria for making this video. And yeah, let me know if you make use of this and if it helps you out. Thanks for watching.